Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to review another exciting passive income project which is called as Baked Cats, and it's going to be running on the Binance Smart Chain once again. Before we start the video, I would request you to please like and subscribe to my channel. Any advice given on this YouTube channel is not a financial advice, so please do your own research before investing in any project. So let's get this video started. So if you open the main page of this particular website, which is called as bakedcats.com, so that's a very nice looking page. So the formula or the synopsis behind this project is some sort of cats running in the back end. We will review their project from scratch to end, and then we'll see how it goes. So why is Baked Cats different than any other miner? So Baked Cat is not more than just a coin or a miner. It's a mind blasting ecosystem. So the thing which attracted me in this particular project is because of their utility. So that I'll be showing you in a bit. So it's a mind blasting ecosystem where the token feeds the miner and the miner feeds the token. So it's basically reciprocal. So both of the things are running in parallel, which is miner and the token. Percentages also get thrown into form of passive income that has been going strong for a while, and those profits are used in ecosystem as well, which is their utility. So with this ecosystem in place, it is never ending cycle of the miner and the coin getting pumped. So that's the first thing. Baked Cats is designed for a long time by a smart chain that feeds the bank every day. So that's one of the utility. It's a modified version of the well-known passive income platforms that will ensure longevity and sustainability of the miner. So featuring that will be the official coin, which is Baked Cats coin, and auto staking token as part of Baked Cats ecosystem, growing with total worth of our project and 3% reflection fee spreading its token across holders with every transaction. It's ready to give past rewards in form of Baked Cats just by holding. Baked Cats miner, so it's a basic baked beans fork, a locked reward pool that pays you up to like 15% on average on your BST deposit in the contract. Grow your army of cats to get BUSD, claim USD, or bake more cats with your rewards to increase your daily returns. The daily percentage ROI depends on the several factors, so which we will be discussing in the white paper. Then, baked cats treasury, combining and accumulating ecosystem fees, dividing them across minor TVL, marketing, developing, and an everlasting treasury dividend investments portfolio. We strive to build and support baked cats as a sustainable wealth building ecosystem for all to enjoy. Now, in terms of the sustainability, so baked cats is sustained by continued community support, which like people are injecting the money, just as every other crypto coin, token, or project. The difference is baked cat has also an algorithm that doesn't allow others to instantly dump their coins in the community. The contract is open source and visible on BSCAN, which we will be doing it now. It's a rug free and immutable, meaning there will be no functions that dev can add or drain this coin. Possibility of baked coins contract balance becoming zero is highly unlikely due to our 15% maximum return on the daily basis, which is going to increase like their TVL value in the coming days because more investors are coming up as I discussed with their team. Now, from the external investments and with 25% from the treasury as described in the business model. Also considering that many users are regularly compounding their daily returns for the larger profits in the longer run. So again, in terms of the rebaking part, so they are advising us to proceed ahead with the same 6/1 strategy. They are saying like you can do it like 12 consecutive times slash 6 days. So that all depends up to you. But as I always say, follow that strategy. Scrolling down a bit, so transparency, we maintain an open communication with our community. Their Telegram group is quite nice. Community, ultimately, Baked Cats is owned by community, meaning we have a tendency to encourage cluster efforts. Longevity, Baked Cats in a long haul. Our plans are designed for the longer run deployment of our ecosystem with Baked Cat. Trust. Trust is dominant and important. Sustainability. Our ecosystem is designed in a way to maximize sustainability. Scrolling down a bit more. So that's their, let's say, roadmap. Website and branding, social media channels, these all are done. Website DApp2, it's already on the way. Then I think it's around 1 million BUSD in the TVL, which is quite good. Launch of merchandise, future partnership, future ecosystem development. That's the part which I'm really waiting for because that will be a utility. So the website overall seems to be quite nice. Let's try to understand their white paper. Let me check their contract address first. So currently I am in the contract address. So I can see like tons of transactions are going on. Unfortunately, the current token of unfortunately I couldn't see the value in like BNB and the BNB token, but I will be seeing like how can I connect my wallet and try to understand what's the total value of the project as of now. But from the transactions, we can see like more investors are coming up. Let's review their audit part. So they have already completed their audit from Cybercrime Shield just for the contract address. And scrolling down a bit, that's their audit like QR code. You can scan it. Audit was done on May 2nd. Table of contacts include like I think maybe 9 pages. Let's look into that a very let's look into that very quickly. So bakedcats.sol, that's their contract address. Introduction, so that is like blockchain part, methodology. I think that's a very generic one. So they have seen like some issues which we will talk about them. Issues are listed from most critical to least critical. Severity is determined by an assessment of risk of exploitation or otherwise unsafe behavior. So there are multiple security levels when a person is doing audit. So there is critical, medium, low, informational. And if we look into the audit part a bit, none of the critical issues, medium or low, were found except then the informational. And that I'm 100% sure that informational part will be basically your ROI part, because this does include your ROI term, and which is always considered as informational risk. But overall conclusion, contract has high code readability, gas usage is optimal, contract is fully BSC, completable, no backdoors or overflows are present in the contract, which is quite good. That's the source code. I think it's written in Python or maybe C. Not I am much aware of it, but I think it's written in Python as per my knowledge. But that's the open source contract, and which is already in the audit, so very good. Like they have not hidden anything in particular. And let me try to understand what is their white paper. So I am on the white paper. So let me scroll down a bit. We will look into that one by one. So what's Baked Cat? Baked Cats is a decentralized application built on Binance Smart Chain. Object of the game is to bake more cats sooner and more often than other players. This in turn earns you BST faster. These baked cats work for you, tirelessly giving your daily average up to 15% of baked cats value. So this project is quite good because the other projects which I've seen until now, so we were getting around maybe 8%. I'm really disappointed with that Ruby miner. Literally, like it pissed me off. I'm not getting any more returns from them. Even I'm trying to follow their 6/1 strategy. But I've seen reviews from people in the group. Like I think they are on this project maybe from last 1 week. So they were saying like they were able to get profits on regular basis. So hope so this goes on. This in turns give you like BUSD faster. These baked cats work for you tirelessly, giving you an average of 15%, which is quite good if I look into the longer run. So the daily percentage depends on the action taken by you guys. Again, that's the same thing, how you are baking it, how you are taking your profit out. So in terms of the baked cake, baked cats, which means you are buying it, rebake your earnings means which you are going to like recompound. And then if you want to take it out, so you can just take your profit out, which will be in the form of BUSD. Scrolling down a bit more, let's check the key futures. So if I talk about the key futures, so they have added some new things in the project. 48 hours rewards accumulation cutoff. The cutoff time and the amount of time will take your card be full of rewards. Once the bag is full, it will stop filling until you have taken some action in the game. So they are going to launch a game too, which is quite good. 4 hours withdrawal cooldown. So once you are withdrawing, I think you will have to wait for 4 hours to take next action. 10 times mandatory compound future. The compound count is number of times user compounded. By default, the required compound count by this platform is 10, meaning user will have to compound 10 times once every 12 hours. So if I talk about in that sense, so 12, 12. I think that will run for, if I talk about 10 times, so 10 into 12. So around maybe 6 to 7 days are required. And before they can withdraw without feedback tax of 60%. Oh my God. The future in essence will ensure longevity and stability of the project. Okay, so that's basically a prevention from rug pull. Rebake cat bonus. To reward users who compound, there is a bonus when you rehire recompound baked cats instead of like selling it. The bonus increases 2.5 every 12 hours, which you will be compounding at that's going for like 6 days as we discussed. This incentivizes the user to compound more often, which help like boost their farms in terms of the longer run. To be able to utilize the rehire bonus feature, the player must not compound before the provided time reaches 0000. So you will have to be exact on the clock side, and that's how you will be compounding it. The only way for user to not pay 60% tax is to compound 10 times before making another withdrawal. So please read and understand this part very carefully. You will have to compound 10 times before making the withdrawal, otherwise you will be paying a 60% tax. So on like $100, your $60 will be gone forever in form of tax, and that's a very high thing. But in terms of the sustainability of the project, it's amazing. Let me check their ecosystem. So in terms of the business model, the backbone and infrastructure of Baked Cats, giving a visual representation of how our ecosystem works. So they have treasury, then token, that's all of the other thing. So what's their business model is? Okay, so that's the business model, let's say. So they are saying baked USDT farmer, which is that on that you are getting 15% return, 9%, 9.99% is the tax of buy and sell, which you will be doing, and then 3.33% which will go to treasury once you are going that, and then that's the baked token. So in that there is 2% auto burn, 3 to 4% rewards, and 7 to 8% goes to treasury, and 3 to 4% goes on development. So that's the token part, that's the treasury part, and that's the miner part. External investments, like which are coming from the people, so 50% of that goes to the TVL, 25% goes to TVL from the bank, so in total of 75%. Team, so how team is earning money, like what's their main catch part? So they are getting like 3.33% of the fees which will be going to the team, like Binance is doing, and sort of that thing. So treasury, so you can get like all of these details like risk-free investment and high risk investment baked funds. And if I check to the token part, so the baked token will be used as the main host for all of the things in their ecosystem in the future. So if that token gets launched, then it will be a utility based token, and then we will see like in future how they are going to use that utility and how we will getting a benefit from them. So our approach, so we have definitely noticed in the recent light of all miners that have made constant small or overshot promises paired with the constant regression of demanding in future. So that's how they are running, and they are saying a very important thing in the end. We will bridge that gap by constant development, communication, and analytics analysis to bring about a new era of Web3. So they have some utility which is going to impact, like sort of, filling up the bridge gaps in terms of development and communication on Web3. So that seems to be a bit of good utility. So marketing strategy, that's how they are approaching people on launch marketing in YouTube, which I'm part of, Twitter, Telegram, Reddit, tons of other stuff. Formula for success. So that's just some sort of motivational stuff. Our goal, and we aim, that's again their goal. That's the links. Okay, I'll add all of these links for you in the description, so you should be able to see them. Scrolling down a bit more, let's check the roadmap which I've already showed you, and the roadmap seems to be quite promising. And then 6/1 strategy, so again that's the same thing which I've already explained you, we recommend, and that's the tried and tested method. Hoard the baked gates for 6 days and withdraw once a week. So 6/1 strategy, that way, so you will be getting your initial deposit back. Okay, Again, so this is a locked TBL, so you won't be getting your profit immediately. So you will have to get it by doing the compounding part. So whatever profit you are earning, so that's your profit. So you will be getting the initial deposit back in 6 to 8 weeks if you follow this strategy. And what are the referral fees? So all of the details are here. So 9.99% referrals. So if you refer to your friends and family, you will get 10% of their share. So I think that's all from the white paper part. So that's the treasury. Then some of the about part, which I've already read to you guys. Now let's go back to like the main part and let's check their D app. If I click on the D app, it should ask me to connect my wallet. I've already connected my wallet in the backend. That's the like contract address. Currently, I can see the total value of BUSD staked is 55,761, which goes on. And then anti-bot system, which they have successfully launched, 15.02% daily, APR of 5482.3. This one is huge. 12 hours compound timer, which I've already explained you, 2.5% is the daily higher bonus, 4 hours withdraw cools, and 36 hours reward communication accumulation. So they have added tons of features. So if you want to invest in their project, connect your wallet first. And so currently, like let's say my wallet has 3.89 BUSD, you need to have BNB as a gas fee. So the first thing is I'll click on approve BUSD. It will run a transaction in the back end that will approve my BUSD for this particular contract. And then I need to click on bake cats. So imagine, let's say if I have maybe $10 and I put 10 here also. First step, approve. Then the next one is bake cats. The moment I'll click here, it will ask me to run a new transaction after approving my BUSD, and then I should be seeing cats in my account, which will be showing basically here. So on daily basis, you will be getting rewards in the form of BUSD, which will be shown here. So what you need to do is after every 12 hours, you will have to rebake cats and you will have to continue that one for 6 days. And then on the 7th day, you will have to click on claim BUSD. But remember, there is a 60% tax. You have to bake cat 10 times before you can withdraw without paying 60% tax. So please put that thing in your mind and be very careful. So you will have to bake your cats for 10 times. So let's say if I'm doing it now, take that time frame of 12 hours. So let's say if I'm doing it now, then next 12 hours, 2, next 12 hours, 3. So 12 twos are 24. So sorry, you will have to do it like 10 times, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So that's around 6 days. So recompound 2 times a day, repeat that procedure for 6 days, and then on the 7th day you can take your profit out. Then you won't be charged 60% tax. If I'm going to, let's say, invest and I'm taking out my profit of maybe $10 immediately without following this 10 times thing, then I will be only getting maybe $4. That's it. 60% will be gone as a gas fee. So that's how the contract runs. And guys, that's it from my today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And before we go back, that's the referral link which you will be getting after connecting your wallet. So hopefully this project runs for long, and best of luck to their team. And that's it from my today's video. Thank you so much.